This is Nigeria's first family healthy lifestyle and edutainment radio station 107.3 Darling FM. Hello and welcome to the world news. I am Chidera. Rosecamille, Aneke. Here are the headlines. Federal government set to create mineral processing cluster in Cross River. National Assembly set to submit amended electoral bill report. Federal government extends NIN SIM integration by 8 weeks. Palestinian Authority contacts United States to resume international legitimacy. Details shortly. Presidential Task Force PTF on COVID-19 says it has identified 22 local government areas within 13 states where 95% of COVID-19 recorded in Nigeria in the past 6 weeks were reported. The National Incident Manager of the PTF COVID-19 pandemic, Mukata Mohammed, disclosed this in Abuja during the PTF briefing on COVID-19. He listed the states and local governments as Nkanu West, Enugu, Abuja Municipal FCT, Gwagwalada FCT, Gombe, Chikon Kaduna, Kaduna North, Kaduna South, Nasarawa, Kano, Katsina, Ilorin South Kwara, Ilorin West Kwara, Etiosa Lagos, Ikeja Lagos, Kosofe Lagos, Lagos Mainland, Kefi Nasarawa, Lafia Nasarawa, Ibadan North Oyo, Jos North Plateau, Jos South Plateau, Port Harcourt, Rivers, and Wamako, Sokoto. He said the PTF was working currently to provide support to various states through their task forces towards contextualizing and implementing the regulations signed by President Muhammadu Buhari. The federal government says the ongoing National Identification Number and Subscriber Identity Module integration exercise has been extended by 8 weeks, stating that the new deadline is 6th of April 2021. Director Public Affairs, Nigeria Communications Commission, Ikechukwu Adinde, who disclosed this to journalists, said the extension was conveyed by the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Issa Pantame, during the meeting of the Ministerial Task Force on NIN SIM registration, which held on the 1st of February 2021. On December 15, 2020, the federal government declared that after December 30, 2020, all SIMs that were not registered with valid NINs on the network of telecommunications companies would be blocked. It also gave 6 weeks extension for subscribers without NIN from December 30th to February 9th, 2021, but many organizations had called for further deadline extension or outright suspension of the NIN registration process. Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has arraigned former governor of Abia State and chief whip of the Senate, Orji Uzo Kalu, before the Federal High Court in Abuja. The ex-governor will be docked before trial Justice Inyang Eko on money laundering related charges. It will be recalled Justice Mohammed Idris of the Federal High Court in Lagos on 5th December 2019 convicted the former governor of Abia State and sentenced him to 12 years of imprisonment. Also convicted with him were his firm Slug Nigeria Limited and a former director of finance in the state of Abia, Jones Udogo. However, the Supreme Court in its ruling squashed the judgment on 3rd of June 2020. Lagos State House of Assembly has passed the Unlawful Societies and Cultism Prohibition Bill 2020, which has punishment for parents of convicted cultists as one of its components. The House passed the bill during the plenary session through a voice vote conducted by the Speaker, Mudashiru Obasa. Obasa said the House had included punishment for parents of cultists found guilty of cultism in the amendment of the anti-cultism law submitted by the state government. The Speaker, though was not specific with the kind of punishment it was advocating, said the punishment is to further prohibit unlawful societies and cultism, including other connected purposes in the state. In Cross River State, Ministry of Mines and Steel Development says an artisanal and small-scale mineral processing cluster will be established in Cross River State. The cluster, it says, will serve as the south-south zone of the country and designed to activate the economy in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Minister of State, Mines and Steel Development, Uche Oga, disclosed this in Calabar while receiving title documents for a 5-hectare land donated by the Cross River State government for the project. He said the project will also harness the barite deposit, which is abundant in the state, spur and ensure sustainable growth of socio-economic activities across the sub-economic sectors of the nation. The project, he said, will be completed in 6 months and will increase efficiency in solid mineral production, revenue generation, and enhance safer mining activities. Oyo State government has indicated that the electronic computation of data of all pensioners in the state will soon commence in line with the directives of the state governor, Sheyi Makinde. The indication was given by the Commissioner for Establishment and Training, Siju Lowell, while presenting gratuity check to retirees for the month of August 2013 at the Ministry's conference hall in Ibadan. It would also be recalled that the pensioners in the state had lived under the pain of unpaid gratuities since the year 2012, with many casualties recorded and an outstanding gratuity accruing to about 28 billion naira. Speaking through the Commissioner for Establishment and Training during the presentation of gratuity to a set of 76 retirees, the state government assured them that the era of impunity has come to an end. Chairman Senate Committee on Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) Kabiru Gaya says the National Assembly plans to submit the amended electoral bill to President Muhammadu Buhari in February for his assent. Gaya, who disclosed this during a forum in Abuja, said the National Assembly Joint Committee on INEC and Electoral Matters was working towards ensuring early passage of the bill. He said the committee is having a joint hearing with the Senate and the House to track and would also reduce the issue of having so many differences in the bill. Gaya said the committee was doing its best to ensure that there is a law that will guarantee free, fair and credible elections in the country. The lawmaker also said that about 87 memoranda were submitted to the committee, but after consideration, inputs were gotten from 27 to the bill. This is 107.3 Darling FM Uwere. If you are just joining us, you are listening to the world news. In the news, federal government extends NIN SIM integration by 8 weeks. National Assembly set to submit amended electoral bill report. Federal government set to create mineral processing cluster. Still ahead is business.